out there. The kid's name was Kelly Tripucka.
No way.
We're sitting out in the fucking.
You saw him in high school?
Oh my God. Listen to me. Against my high school, he scored 44 points.
Oh, wow.
He was 20 for 24 from the field.
Wow.
We beat him
What?
with a tip-in. This kid called DeVito. That was about. He had gone to like 8 different colleges. He had gone to like 8 different high schools. He was originally from North Bergen, but he went to like Union Hill, Emerson. Then he made a comeback at North Bergen. And at North Bergen, he had like 1 year eligibility left. But he was a fucking savage, called DeVito. And there was like a ball was on the rim, and he tipped it in. Our high school won. Then we had to play Camden, in fucking Camden down there, and that's when we had a coach that was in a wheelchair, Ralphie Marino.
Yeah.
And we beat Camden, and the one black kid came over and spit at his fucking face. Who spits in the guy's face in a wheelchair?
Crazy.
Fucking crazy, man.
How crazy were the stands back then? Because now, like, even the bleachers are kind of tame. My favorite video that I've ever seen is when they threw pizza at a guy's face at Fenway. That one still makes me laugh. But
when I went to old Redskins games or Bullets games, it was like, it shook. Like, it was like, this isn't sturdy. Everyone's stomping and it's going crazy. And it's like, it was not that safe.
I went to a lot of games.
Surprised they didn't all fall.
I've been
Just
to a
10.
lot of games of everything. And I'm going to tell you the loudest stadium I was ever in, how I thought there was an earthquake. But I was scared for a few minutes, but there couldn't be an earthquake there.
Yeah.
Ready for this? Monday Night Football, when fucking Joe Montana went to Kansas City, and they played against the Denver Broncos on Monday night, and I think it was Joe Montana was about to take him into the fucking. I'd never been in a place as loud as that, and there was an earthquake. There was a fucking earthquake. There was a fucking earthquake, man.
I love that.
I love that.
That's why it's so disappointing when you go to some place and they don't have like a great fan experience.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's so much fun. I don't know. Like, and then like that's why I like older stadiums. I've sat in very
They
nice
got the
seats.
soul in them still.
But yeah, I like older. Like that's my one baseball regret is I wish I'd gone to the old Yankee Stadium. That would have been fun to see.
Last time I went to the old Yankee Stadium, it was 1990s. Excuse me, summer of '93, and I saw fucking crack vials on the steps.
No way.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. And I wasn't really a big Yankee Stadium guy. I was always a Shea Stadium guy because my mom was a Met fan. But I went to some fucking. Listen, man, sports changed a lot. I mean, I remember going to a game at the Houston to watch Clemens pitch.
Yeah.
Against somebody, and nobody would yell. Nobody would talk. People would say things, but amongst themselves, you really couldn't say anything aloud. I used to go to games with my mother. She used to throw chicken wings at Rusty Staub.
What?
They banned my mother from sitting on right field and made her sit on left field.
So she's gonna throw fucking
Chicken wings at Rusty Staub, the right fielder from the Mets, because he made an error one day. My mom lost a bet. So she never forgave that motherfucker ever again. So every time he'd run by, my mother would call him La Ruta, Puta. And she'd start yelling at him and throwing chicken wings at him. So they liked my mom, so they said, listen, you can still come to the games. Just got to sit on left field or some shit, the opposite side. But people were crazy. People yelled. People had fist fights. I went to a Jet Philly game one time in New Jersey in 1993.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget this. Some dude had like a New England jacket on or something, and they kept telling him, take the jacket off, take the jacket off. And the guy got up, thought he was cute, turned around, and went like this with his fingers, then turned back around. ARI SHAFFIR, he wasn't to hear. And things were being projectiled at him from everywhere, from hot dogs to sodas to beers to fucking popcorn.
Everyone's just chucking shit at him.
People were just chucking shit at him so bad that security had to come and pull him out with like umbrellas and shit. That's the shit I miss. I don't like going to, listen, I don't like, when Lee tells me he's going to a Dodger game, in the back of my mind, I think at least I'm getting beat up. Lee goes to a Dodger game with a Boston Red Sox hat.
Depends on where I'm sitting.
And some fucking jerk off says something to you, you know. I don't need that at a game. That's not what games were about. Ever. Ever. Games were about, I don't know you, you don't know me, but you know what, man? You got a joint? Let's spark it. I got one too.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, the whole area is pissed off. Kids, mothers with their kids are looking at us. Fuck you. Put away the marijuana. Fuck you. That's what baseball games used to be.
When your team is coming back, or when you're like
Yeah.
your team hits a home run, it's the same thing as like when the whole table gets like the dealer bus on blackjack. Like it's the same. Everyone's high fiving.
We did it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It stinks when they lose, but it's like that. I don't think there's a better sport than baseball to see live. I don't know.
I
It's
like
so
baseball
slow.
live.
You can go out, have drinks.
Yeah.
You can walk around. You get some sun. It's like fucking. It's just so nice. It's such a pleasant experience.
Like right now,
nothing
this time of
matters.
the
If
year-
you're up two runs to nothing, you're like, well, we can miss this offensive. And go get some fucking something down below.
And this is the time of the year to go watch baseball.
School's back in session.
Right
Still
now.
warm.
September, the nights here in Los Angeles are fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Nights in New York, evenings in New York are
Look up
fucking
Yankee
gorgeous.
schedule. I want to see if I got one more weekday day game. Those weekday day games.
They're fun, brother.
Nobody's there. Nobody's there.
You get the steak sandwich there yet?
The Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, the $20 steak sandwich.
I don't think I have. Is that worth it?
Fucking
You've had that?
delicious. I've heard from
Steak sandwich.
professionals there that have said that they go there just for the steak sandwich.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll get it.
On the
I'm not
second
scared.
floor, maybe it's a Houston's, something like that.
If you think I'm scared, you're
My
wrong.
friend used to leave in the 7th inning.
To get a steak sandwich. Oh,
To
I've
get a
seen that
steak
steak sandwich up there where we sit in the bleachers.
Yes, you have to go somewhere and get it. He says it's fucking out of this world.
Really?
And that's one thing stadium food has become, like when I was a kid.
Decent.
Hot dogs. Bro, Dodger Stadium
It was
has
all Dodger
fucking
dog
Chinese
garbage.
food.
They have Chinese food now.
Well, it's not.
Angel Stadium has Panda Express.
Right.
Fucking
Yeah,
Memorial Stadium. No, Camden Yards. That kosher food. They had a kosher stand. Yeah, where the Orioles
yeah,
play.
but didn't I eat at Boog Powell's place there? Didn't they have
Boog's
like a
is right
truck
there.
outside?
Yeah.
There's a truck
Yeah.
outside, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. This was 19.
Inside the gates, though.
Yeah, I had tickets to the game. I went in. I got some. It's like barbecue beef or like brisket or something.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. They get called to their fucking face turns red. I'm doing a motherfucking podcast, Jack.
Fuck
You
them.
were supposed to call me this morning
It's
anyway.
pit beef. Boog Powell's pit beef.
Pit beef. That's
Ooh,
right.
pit beef and Balmore's. Damn. So many places have it good. Oh, my mouth's watering.
I miss like a good fucking crab cake.
I really had those.
You know, a crab cake type of guy from
I kept
Maryland.
kosher for too long, so I didn't.
So if you eat kosher, you can't eat crabs.
No
No
crabs.
shellfish.
It's not even the way you make it. It's just
No
crabs at all.
shellfish.
No crabs. No
But
shrimps.
What's his name? Barry fucking.
No
What's his
lobster.
name? Ate lobster.
Oh
Cats?
yeah, no one keeps kosher.
No. What's his name? The guy that went away that robbed everybody. That De Niro played on HBO.
Oh, recently that guy.
This
Madoff?
Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
Madoff.
Freddie Madoff.
Yeah, he wasn't keeping kosher.
Yeah, no one keeps kosher.
You're also not supposed to lie and cheat people out of money. But, like, those are the bigger issues than what he's fucking putting in his throat. It's one of the 10, man.
Well, that's why I made the point. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's worried about fucking putting people into homelessness. He cares too much about, like, is this permitted?
It'd be pretty funny if he was keeping kosher.
You're just keeping kosher the whole time. It's like, no, God wants this. You're like, what about bilking people? Well, we falls under a loophole.
So no shellfish at all.
No shellfish, no lobster.
No ham, no pork. So there's none
no
of
ham,
that.
no pork.
No cheese with meat. So there's no cheeseburgers.
Yeah, you can't mix.
Well, how the fuck do you eat 20 cheeseburgers a week?
Because I don't keep
He's
kosher.
making up for lost time. He ordered twice the cheese. He'll let you know when he stops.
Now, what's
when he's
good
caught
that's
up.
kosher now? Like, they've turned a
Nothing.
lot of food. No, you who's
No,
kosher.
no, you can get
Oh,
kosher
yeah.
food now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kit
yeah.
Kats are all kosher. All Nestle's kosher. So you're good on the candy front.
We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfuckers.